Okay, y'all, just wanted to give my quick 10-minute thoughts on Robin coming out of the closet, honey. I'm coming out. I'm gonna let it show. Honey, he was already letting it show in the damn Speedos and everything else, honey. So it was like, we knew, honey. We knew darn gone. The girls like myself growing up, honey, we knew darn gone Robin was an old nasty piece of darn gone white twink, honey, darn gone turned trade. Honey, you know, he was giving us twink with Robin. And then when he goes into Nightwing, honey, he gives an old nasty piece of darn gone a white trade, honey. Come on through, Nightwing, and provide me with that darn gone nightstick of yours, child. But anyways, I know some people going to be upset talking about, oh, it's the LGBT agenda. They turning all the characters gay and all this, that, and the third. But in this situation, I don't mind Robin being labeled bisexual for this reason. Now, y'all know I am a stickler for, you know, I don't like drastic changes to people just for the sake of politics, this, that, and the third. And even though this has a little bit of politics behind it, some politics are acceptable. Because when there are oppression to the level where there aren't any accurate representation for years upon years, sometimes a change is needed. However, there is a difference between corrective, positive changes, such as introducing more black characters, and just darn appeasement, such as, you know, turning everybody temporarily black, like what they've been doing with all these characters for the sake of it. Now they done came out with a black version of darn Robin. Whole different video for a different day. I don't even feel like ranting about that. And then all the red-haired characters who are white had to be turned black. Like, the list goes on and on. Starfire, Annie, and then once again, the list of every darn redhead being turned black. Honey, at this point, it wouldn't surprise me if they come out with Miss Frizzle and turn. Now, if they do a remake of Miss Frizzle, honey, let it be Tracy Ellis Ross. At least Tracy Ellis Ross is half white, so it's like, and you know, she has that kooky, quirky personality. I can see it for Tracy Ellis Ross being a real life version of Miss Frizzle. But it's like, yeah, they turn everybody darn redhead to a black person. It's like, why can't we just create an authentic black person with red hair? But in this case, with Robin, Robin has been played by several different people, because Robin, like the Green Lanterns, is not just one person. See, now, if it was just one person, like a Batman or Superman, who's always been played by one character, who's always had that name, and who's always been connected to women, and you automatically say, oh, he's bisexual now or he's gay now, I can see the problem with that. Because it's like, okay, why couldn't you just create an authentic character from scratch? But in this case, it's like, I don't mind with Robin, because Robin is somebody who, the character of Robin itself has been played by different characters within the comic book world. Like, it's already acknowledged that it hasn't just been one person who's taken up the name of Robin. So it's like, yeah, I do see it for a popular character such as Robin, who has not always exclusively been linked as just being heterosexual, who somebody you can manipulate their backstory to a certain extent, versus somebody like Superman. He's darn gonna been straight for 70 some years. Now it would be out the blue to darn gonna turn him gay. Not to say that you can't be gay later in life, but it would be like that would be more like politics and shit. But with Robin, I don't see no problem with it. Do y'all see any problem with it? Like I said, I think in this case, you know, there can be an exception in this case. So what are y'all thoughts on this situation? Like I said, with Robin being played by several other people, because I think the first Robin got killed by Joker. The second Robin, I don't know what happened. I think the second Robin is the one that became Nightwing, and then this is the third Robin. I don't know. But I think the third Robin, you know, supposed to eventually be Nightwing too. So, I don't keep up with the comics nowadays. But like I said, it should not be any issue. And then I love the fact that they came out with him being bisexual as opposed to being gay, because it's like the bisexual community is always slept upon. It's like you're either a lesbian or you're straight. You're either gay or you're straight. But we don't actually hear about a I think this is the first time that I'm hearing about a character actually being bisexual. Now they tried to do it with old girl on Black Lightning, but they just flat out darn on by the end of the series she called herself gay. She's a full blown lesbian. I thought she was bisexual, but now they said she's a full on lesbian. So we can't even use Thunder as a bisexual reference. So he would be the actual first bisexual character person out there, period. Because like I said, I haven't heard of anybody else in the comic book world being bisexual. So I think this is a monumental milestone that should be celebrated. Not darn going, it shouldn't be no back and forth banter. It shouldn't be no down in it and all this, that, and the third. Like I said, this is not Batman. This is not Superman. This ain't Wonder Woman. This ain't Wally West Flash. It's darn gone Robin. And it's the third version of Robin at that. It's not one of the previous Robins. So, like I said, it shouldn't be no issue at all, in my humble opinion. But what are y'all thoughts? Y'all leave it down below. And I will see y'all soon with more videos. Mwah.